I just watched the movie Weapons the other day, and I liked it. I recommend it. It's a good time. Uh, Good movie to watch. I would say one time. I went in thinking it was a horror movie when it's actually a thriller with horror elements, and that threw me off a little bit. The acting is great. They build tension through ignorance in the first part, and the rest of it is suspension through the detective work. And it's definitely good. I like it. The story itself is told in pieces that all come together into the present moment, and it's beautiful. It works perfectly. All the puzzle pieces come together, and you see how they have a twist to it, and it's good. The gore in here, there's probably two like really gory in your face moments. Other than that, it's tolerable, it's manageable. There's nothing too crazy. They don't get you with none of that gore just to be gore. And for the parents out there, you're good, because they show the kids disappearing in the very beginning, and then afterwards the rest of the movie is literally the adults going to find the kids, and nothing else is shown for them. So for the parents, no warning needed. You'll be able to sit back and watch this movie and not worry about your kids. No need to have your anxiety get spiked up for that. Good movie, recommend it. A good time, especially for the twist on this thriller horror genre that they have. It's sick. It's pretty good. Now I will say the things that didn't work for me were pretty much the beginning. The main character, Justine, her section, because each character is told in sections, and her section, the very first part, is slow burning, and that's what threw me off, because I thought it was a horror movie. And most horror movies do this, but her section was slow. She was doing a lot of dumb decisions, a lot of questionable actions, and it is to progress the plot, it is to build suspense, and I see why they did it. We see everyone's perspective, and it's a little to get used to, just how slow it is. Another thing was, in the very beginning, it opens with a very long monologue from a child giving voiceover of everything in the beginning, and it's in a monotone, that child tone that when the kid's talking to you, you just let them speak, and you tone everything out, and you just let them talk. And that's how I felt with this. I just toned it out, watched what was happening on the screen, and I was like, oh crap, this kid's still going. And some of it's important, some of it's not, but it's like, they had this kid have the most lines in this movie, and it's hilarious to me, because I'm used to it. With the kid, I'm just used to letting them talk, and I tone it out. But I thought that was funny. A little too much. A lot of it could have been cut down with the kid just saying important stuff here and there, but it just something that didn't work for me. Now, what did work for me was the gore, the horror of it. Now, the gore is not too much. It is tolerable. It's not out there. What turned me away was the fork scene in the trailer, when the girl's just taking a fork to her face. I was like, oh man, there's some gore I can handle. Self-inflicting gore is something that I'm a little hesitant with. But when it came to that scene, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't as graphic as I thought they were going to take it. But when it does get gory, it gets disgusting in a beautiful way, and a very but very manageable, very tolerable. Another thing was the storytelling, the puzzle piece type of storytelling. It helps with amping up the tension, the suspense, with seeing the different perspectives of the characters in the story that intertwine and come into one point. And it works good. It works beautifully. I like it. It's nice to see it amp up with every character, and you start to get little pieces of the puzzle, and it's good. It works very well. And as someone that wants to get into filming and stuff like that, the camera angles, man, the shots that they have for certain scenes, the way they film it, it looks great, works beautifully. Some of them are very artsy, very makes you wonder like how they get that shot to look good and build suspense and build tension, make you feel uneasy. It works great. It, you know, complements everything that's going on in the scene. And the way it's shot too, at times you see, everyone knows jump scares. Everyone sees the jump scares coming from a mile away, but the way they shoot it, it foreshadows it. You see it happening. It'll start turning slowly and slowly. But what I love is the jump scares aren't loud noises or someone in your face all of a sudden. It's building tension, building that unsettling feeling, and then once you see someone just in the dark standing there, no jump scare, no in your face, no loud noises. It's just there, and you make yourself jump because you're full of this emotion, unsettledness. You're just like, oh, dude, what the hell? And it works well. I like that. I like when it's not loud noises, you know, cheap jump scares. It works, and you know, it's very well put together. No, I recommend this movie. It's a good time watch. I laughed a lot because of the absurdity of a lot of the scenes and what happens, and a lot of good scares in here too. So definitely a good movie to go watch.